Hello and welcome. This is a monthly tarot reading for my Libras for August 2019. So my Libras, I already did a video for you guys. Actually, you were the first one I did in August, but I didn't put Libra on the title. I didn't get a lot of views, so I told myself I should do another one. But you should definitely go check out the reading I did earlier for you, my Libras, for August 2019. And so before recording the reading, I always meditate and ask for guidance, okay? If you'd like to book me for a private reading, the information is below the video. And so let's see what we have for the month of August 2019 for my Libras. Some of my Libras were expecting some type of new beginning in terms of, I would say, finance, okay? But there was some type of stop, okay? You were kind of shut down. There was some type of unexpected event, maybe something that you didn't calculate it or wasn't calculated totally. But that's in the past now, okay? Currently, you're trying to really advance in terms of your financial situation or your resource, okay? But there's so many things happening in the back of your life, my Libras. Something about the past is still kind of has some type of destructive energy in your current standing in terms of your work, in terms of your resource, in terms of your money, okay? I think that you were certain about something, or you might have maybe progressed you probably went towards something. Maybe you made some action, like example, maybe you were sure that your finance would increase in July, so you went on and purchased a few things, and now you realize that you're not getting the advance that you needed, okay, that you thought you would, that would allow you to make the step that you did. So that's the situation that you are right now, okay? I feel that you were stopped by someone. Someone stopped you, my Libras. So it's like kind of like someone just went, like you had a plan and you built something, maybe a castle, and someone went and just destroyed it, you know, just pointed their finger in it and just boom, and went up in flame. So this could be in different areas of life. Maybe it could be in terms of your relationship. Maybe you made some plan in terms of your relationship. Maybe you moving in together with a partner, or maybe with a roommate, which would have cost your expenses, but for some reason that didn't fall through. And that created some type of sudden event, okay, which really, I mean, it is still affecting you somehow, okay? It really kind of affected you emotionally, okay? Now I don't see that it's like in pertain to a personal private relationship, but it could. I feel that it's mostly towards your work, your career, in that type of area where last month destruction or last month event is still having some type of influence for the month of August, okay? You know, some people didn't come through. That's what it is. It's just like maybe, you know, people were giving their words to you, and you felt really secure. You had no really reason to doubt, so you went on with plans as it was agreed upon. But there is really something like something that altered your plan. The good news, it's in the past, although I do see that in the month of August there will still have some type of, you will still kind of like be dealing with that. But I see a man, a very powerful man, who's really like putting himself like as a shield. He's really shield, and that could be a woman, you know. So it's someone who has some type of someone very brave, first of all, who doesn't really care for hostilities and oppositions and all that, that person is putting themselves in front of you. So, you know, if you don't know who that person is, it's like it's okay to confine to someone. I feel that someone very independent, someone who's able to think for themselves, someone who's not as concerned for other people's opinions and other people's judgment. That person is coming in to help you. Okay, let me see what type of help you're gonna get. Be careful with that person too. It's someone from the past. It could be a past relationship, you know, men and women. Maybe you have, there's another woman. Because right now what it is there's a huge disappointment. You know, what it is someone is, or maybe there's a few people who just were wearing some type of false pretense, or they were not as strong or reliable as you, and you went in. So it could be, like I said, maybe there was a dispute and you put your, you agreed to team up with someone, okay? But that didn't fall through. Maybe that person didn't really supported you, or that person didn't really have the backup that they needed to have for you to go forward. You know, it really is, you know, a lot of deception, okay? Around whatever it's in the past. So there's a huge lesson to learn from that, because I see the Judgment card in the future, okay? So that means that, you know, this is not the end. Three of Swords. You are broken heart. Your heart is broken because I think some of you might have lost maybe some allies, some partnerships that had to end due to whoever made false promises, okay? And you position yourself, my Libra. Some of my Libra position yourself. You decided to stand into one position or another, and whatever position you were standing, now you see yourself not being as supported as you were once supportive. So, you know, you probably supported someone, you know. And then again, now it's just like, because sometimes that's what it is with my Libras. That thing about, you know, being fair and trying to really do the 50-50. I always say, you know, it's never 50-50. No, it cannot be 20-80. Of course, there's an adjustment. But the fairness is really, you know, because other people are looking for themselves. So you could have been the one that been looking for yourself in a relationship, a partnership, a job, a business deal. Maybe that was too good to be true, or maybe you were expecting something. You were certainly, there was an expectation, and I think that expectation was supposed to fulfill some type of financial security, or you were supposed to gain something out of it, some type of resource. Resource could be anything. It could be money, it could be time, it could be, you know, something that you feel is important. And now you're feeling, you just, there's some type of insecurity here. And even with the King of Wands, even if he's coming very strong, you could, like, now you're so hurt that you may feel that that person also has some type of agenda. Okay, now you're being very, because the Seven of Swords, let me show you. The Seven of Swords here with the King of Wands came in the right position. Seven of Swords is someone who's truly, look at her. I love this. This is the Zombie Tower card. I love this deck. You see the woman on top, and she's pushing everybody down the stairs like it's about her, right? Seven of Swords, it's truly about someone who have their own agenda, okay? Someone who really is involved in the moon fell down. It really is involved in what's in it for them. Okay, their self-interest, and that's in a current position. So you know what? Be very cautious who you ask advice, because, you know, at this moment, everybody's looking for themselves. But I do feel that there's a Leo around. But, I mean, it could be an Aries, too. Okay, but I strongly feel that it's a Leo. There's a Leo around that could be related to your work. Maybe, you know, someone who, again, has some type of position, a higher position, someone who could be financially independent, who's just available for you to cheer you up, but then again, they're looking for something else and they want to reconnect with you. Let me clarify the moon here for you, my Libras. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So the battle is not over, my Libras. And there's something you're not seeing right. You know, maybe other people also are telling you that, you know, whatever you did, or maybe something you're doing is they may not feel that it's the right way to go about it. And it may not be right. They may not be right. Maybe this energy is somehow putting you in a position. You know what it is your ruler right now is in Leo, with the sun in Leo. And if you know a little bit of astrology, the sun in Leo, what it is the sun kind of burn wherever it sits. Okay? It's a metaphor, which means that, you know, right now it's in your 11th house, so it's burning your 11th house of wishes and friends, circle, and easy gain. So it's kind of, you know, you're being kind of, you know, maybe you were burnt, maybe you have been burned by a friend or many friends or people around, and just be cautious into who you ask for advice, because like I said, I see people having their own agenda. The 10 of Wands in reverse next to the moon is showing me that, you know, it's not over. You're still in your mind and there's something you're not seeing, or it could be other people are not seeing. Okay, but it's looking like you're the one who's not seeing. You're not seeing the thing, whatever that is, seems to be related to your work, your career, your reputation. Okay, it could have been that, you know, maybe you feel that you're being overworked, or you're not being you know, valued. Maybe you don't have the right price. You're not being if you're in business, maybe you're not charging the right price, so that automatically could feel that you're undervalued. Let's say you're a hairdresser, because I know some Libras that are hairdresser, and you're telling your client you're going to increase the rate, and people are like, well, you know, no, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe you're feeling kind of like, you know, hurt because you feel like you're putting out a lot of good work and they're happy. So there's a kind of like a lack of balance that's making you very uncomfortable in relation to your career, your reputation, what you do. Okay, let's clarify the Judgment. The High Priestess in reverse. Ooh, someone has been working against you. The Page of Wands, which is good. Justice. You know what? There's someone that's been working against you, and they're gonna be a thing of the past in August. Whoever that is, man or woman, who's been, you know, creating some type of a position for you, that person is gonna leave. I see an exit for that person, and that's gonna actually relieve you from a lot of pressure, because I do feel that there is something in the background. The moon came out in the right position. There's some talks of you in the background. You know, the way I do my tarot reading, guys, I take what it's in the dark, I put it in the light. So it's like, I can't just be like, oh, like it's beautiful, life is good. My tarot reading, it's about it's about going down, going deeper, what we don't see, and bring it to the light. So, you know, it may seem a little bit doom right now, but it's not. You're gaining clarity. And the Justice and Judgment next to the Page of Wands is like, your work situation is going to change a lot. You're going to realize that you're in your own power, that you have a lot of power. And the power that you hold is not about someone else telling you what to do, or someone else pulling string, or, you know, a boss. It's not. You're really going to put yourself out of the situation. You're going to take an initiative. There's something you're going to start on your own. Clarify the Hangman. It could take some time though, because the thing is, you might have to look and ask for, you need support at this moment. It's the right time because you have a lot of energy in regards to your friends, the people around you. There's a lot of people around you. Now you have to open your mouth, and really, even if you feel vulnerable, because I do see some vulnerability here, you have to really trust your intuition and see and pick and choose, but very carefully. Pick and choose the people that you decide to really open yourself to and ask for help and support. The Hangman and the Temperance. Four of Pentacles. You're going to have to... This is going to take some time. I feel that, you know, when it's going to be your birthday time around October, things going to change around like 180, okay? There's a little pressure, but rest assured, my Libra, the pressure is not just on you. The month of July, all the sign, or most of the sign, have been going through some contingencies in terms of conversation and plots and this, and all related to family or the people that we feel closer to us. Sometimes it's our adoptive family, depending of, you know, who you feel that is connected to you. And also, I feel like there will be another, I think it's a full moon in August, that's going to really help you identify all of those people around you. So you have the Knight of Azar. Yes, it's a question of time is in the essence. You know, I know that people don't like when I say, you know, we have to wait, but there is a whole time here. With the Hangman here, you see this man suspended. He's looking at everything. He doesn't know what to do, right? He has a gun in his hand. You see the gun in his hand? He shouldn't be shooting right now because he doesn't know where to shoot. So you're going to have to wait, okay? There is some time, some hold time here. Clarify the Hangman, the World. Yes, I'm going to end this reading with the World here. See, what it is this energy of Saturn squaring you. Saturn is in Capricorn. So there's a lot of rethinking in terms of how you feel, your heart center, your career, your home, your reputation. All of that are related. I think that, you know, some of you may want to review how you do business, if you do business, because this thing about relationship, I feel that right now it may not be a priority only because you have so many things to deal with on a personal level in terms of your security, your finances, your resource. Those are showing a lot of changes for the month of August, because there's something really that didn't come through, that you put so much effort. Maybe you were so sure of something. You were so positive of getting something in July that didn't happen. But again, other signs also were expecting things that didn't fall through. Okay, so there's a message. You know, remember, this eclipse was a very personal eclipse that we had in August, in July. It was an eclipse in Cancer and an eclipse in Capricorn. All of that is your 4th and 10th house, and it's all about your home, house, family, versus your career, reputation. So it's very, very personal for you, my Libras. But I'm going to end this reading here. Let me know how this resonates with you. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.